On the banks of the mighty Mississippi, we welcome you to New Orleans, where there's actually snow in the forecast. Good thing we're inside the Louisiana Superdome that will host Super Bowl 36 in 33 days, but tonight is hosting Sugar Bowl 68. And with LSU in the game, it's one of the toughest tickets in the history of the Nokia Sugar Bowl. Good evening, everyone. Mike Tirico. Again, our wishes from our crew in New Orleans that you have a happy, healthy 2002. All the talk of the polls and the BCS. These teams aren't title teams, but earned their way into the Bowl Championship Series on the field. They both were surprise outright winners of their conference championship. Nobody's going to walk off tonight and say we're number one, but they haven't been on this big a stage since the mid-'80s. So what happens here tonight is so important and crucial to the football programs in Illinois and LSU. I'm joined by former UCLA quarterback David Norrie. And David, why don't we start with the Tigers? At one point, they were 4-3 this season, but won their last 5 to get here.
Yeah, late season, this team had 3 conference losses. Nobody was thinking BCS. In fact, not many people were thinking bowl, period. But 2 players carried this team down the stretch. Quarterback Rohan Davey and wide receiver Josh Reed. Josh Reed had the best single season in major conference history at the wide receiver position. 94 catches, over 1,700 yards. He's a great route runner, excellent hands, might be the best at the college level after the catch. Rohan Davey is a big quarterback, 245 pounds. He can look down the field, buy time, likes to keep his eyes trained down the field, and make big plays to his wideouts on the outside.
They're a big reason in the second year Nick Saban's gotten his team to the Sugar Bowl. Here is Nick with our sideline reporter tonight, Dr. Jerry Punch. Happy New Year, Doc.
Thank you, Michael, and Happy New Year, everyone. You know, LSU finished the season with 2 emotional wins. The first over division rival Auburn, then second-ranked Tennessee in the SEC title game. And, Coach, for the last 3.5 weeks, your players have been congratulated on that fabulous finish. Could that affect their focus and concentration early on tonight?
Well, we certainly hope not. But, you know, the SEC championship game is a big game in the SEC, and it was a very emotional game for us against Tennessee. But I'm hopeful that we'll bounce back and try to prove that we belong in the top 10, try to prove that we belong in the BCS, and that we are legitimate SEC champions.
Hey, best of luck to you, Coach.
All right, thanks, Jerry.
And with that passing offense, you figure the rust might be a little more noticeable. Blitz coming. Hittner eluded it. Pass was knocked down anyway. Ryan Clark, the free safety, knocked it down, but Kittner had to move in the pocket because of Trev Paul. So it's been Clayton thus far. Nothing from Reed yet. Davies looking long for Reed. There he is. Josh Reed out of bounds at the 15. An 18-yard pickup of another first down. Davey 4 of 4 on this drive. Solomon Lee in at the fullback to block for Davis. Hurtling forward. Still climbing. Touchdown! Rohan still is more nimble than he looks. Here's Davis. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Tigers! Walter Young in motion. Hittner to throw. Knocked down. Lavallee again. 1st and 10. Endeavoring Henderson in the backfield on the play action. The completion to Jarrell Myers, the junior, for a first down. So they're not complete shutdown guys. Davey had time. Goes down the middle and it's caught by Reed at the 22. So let's think about some trends that we've seen here thus far today. SEC against the Big Ten. South Carolina jumped out to the huge lead on Ohio State, 28-0. Ohio State charged back, but South Carolina won that game. Then in the first game of our tripleheader, the Capital One Florida Citrus Bowl, the Tennessee had its way with Michigan, moved the ball easily on offense. They say that the speed of the SEC is not as big a difference against the Big Ten teams of this generation. But so far today, we've seen the SEC clearly have the upper hand. 2nd and 4, it's Davis. Dominic Davis, 3 touchdowns in 20 minutes. Tried a first down run, got nothing out of it. 2nd and 10 for Kittner. To Lloyd, first reception. Ball came free, no whistle. LSU has it at the 5. Randall Gay. It belongs to the Tigers. Nobody open at first. Now breaking free. Touchdown. Josh Reed.
Jimbo Fisher, the offensive coordinator, said that every player in the locker room for LSU had their eyes down on the floor, and there was only one player on the team could get those eyes back up, and that was Rohan Davis.
Kittner to the air. Looking deep, and it's well covered. Now tries to find a back-breaking free. And it is caught by Rocky Harvey. 47-yard pass and catch. About as much offense as they had to that point. Now Kittner throws for Young. Out of bounds at the 2.
Still delivers the ball to the outside. Great play by Young to bring in that pass with his fingertip.
Kittner throws for it. Touchdown. Brian Hodges. Quick toss. Good catch. Clayton. Good after the catch. Out to the 34-yard line. And another first down. Pressure has not been a factor tonight. Underneath Clayton. It'll be first and goal from the 10. Davey, back of the end zone, Royal! Touchdown! Here it's Illinois in a big hole, and Kurt Kittner trying to work out of it. Deep ball for Young. He took it away from Hookfin, and Young is inside the 10.
And Kittner has to be careful. It's early in the third quarter. If you don't have something, take the 3 points. Still a lot of time.
This is third and goal. Routes run to the end zone. Kittner fires deep in the end zone. Touchdown. Brandon Lloyd. Major league pitch and catch. Again to the air. Reed again at the 32.
I mean, when he runs that dig route, that deep crossing route to the middle of the field, he gets such great separation. If the ball's on target, you can't stop it.
See those numbers? They look great. Those are still below his average for the season. That's how good he's been this year. Third throw of this drive. Davey wants more. Wants Reed. Touchdown! Kittner. Big hit, but good grab by Davis. Carey Davis gets right down the middle for a pickup of 23. Kittner loaded. Up high, just go get it, Walter Young.
Field goal doesn't do much good this time. This is a must-have for a touchdown for Illinois' offense.
Here's Kittner. To Lloyd. To the end zone. Touchdown. Spectacular work by the other receiver, Young. Let's check out the stars for Louisiana State's offense tonight. This season it's been Reed with the record 1,740 yards, Davey with the record passing season, and LeBrandon Tofield tied an SEC record with 19 rushing touchdowns. He's out because of the knee injury, and Dominic Davis has certainly filled his place tonight. Ron Turner, assistant under Dennis Green at Stanford, just like Tyrone Willingham, who took the Notre Dame job, had his press conference today. Would have been nice if today was reserved for the teams that earned their space on New Year's Day. Kittner sacked down at the 4. Ryan Clark brought the blitz. We've already seen Joey Harrington of Oregon close out his career, final game at Oregon, with a win in one of the Bowl Championship Series games. It'll happen no matter who wins here tonight. The senior Kittner trying to rally the Illini. Long ball for Lloyd. Nearly. Oh, was intercepted. Spectacular play. Randall Gay took it away. Nick Saban, once criticized for being conservative, anything but conservative the last few weeks. The Auburn game, the onside kick to start the last regular season game. Offense hasn't been conservative in the second half, and maybe it's giving Illinois time for a comeback. Kittner just got rid of that. Incomplete. Trev Falk was bringing the pressure. 3rd and 10. They're in 4-down territory. Lloyd, first down and more. 23 yards to the 17. The Illini in the red zone. 3 receivers here. The shoulder pump the other way. At the touchdown. And they're back in it. Walter Young. Those are the Illinois fans you hear. 15,000 strong, but strong in voice here. Davey, good coverage downfield. Now a man slips, and Reed gets it for the first down. Christian Morton lost his footing, and Reed's 13th catch takes him over 200 yards. Rohan is a shade under 400 right now. A little shovel pass with Reed. He's at the 10 and the 5 and takes it to the 3. Davey now a Sugar Bowl record, 410 passing yards tonight. Davis looking for 4, scores, and 7 more. Touchdown.
He doesn't even resemble a wide receiver with that build.
Well, he wasn't. He was a running back. And Josh Booty, actually, the former LSU quarterback, suggested, hey, how about him at wide receiver? The pass is high and incomplete.
Well, Josh Reed didn't convert from running back to wide receiver until the 7th game of his freshman season.
Jerry DiNardo was the head coach then, the end of his tenure, and Booty, the quarterback, suggested to it, his head coach, why don't we move Josh? And what's happened is Reed has come up with back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. This, the best season by a receiver in SEC history, and is being capped with a outstanding 14-catch, 239-yard Sugar Bowl. On 2nd down, Kurt Kittner flushed and sacked. The pressure came from Muskegon Barnes, 91. 3rd and 15 for Kittner and the Illini. Pressure. Just got rid of it. Kendrick Allen bringing the heat. Kittner took the worst of that one. This LSU team, when Nick Saban came here, he took over a team that was 3-8 and had lost 13 of its 15 Southeastern Conference games. Quite a turnaround. And it comes from Nick's personality trait of relentless attention to detail. There is no small hair in this program that Nick Saban doesn't know about. Lloyd might throw. Kittner down the seam is covered very well by LSU. Now the throw to Walter Young. Touchdown! Oh, good stuff! With Rohan Davey, a senior, Matt Mock is the most likely choice to be the quarterback next year. He'll get pushed by Marcus Randall, a redshirt freshman from Baton Rouge. And they also have a good, heady young quarterback in Rick Clausen, who is the younger brother of Casey Clausen. Well, that's a number right there.
You're not going to win many games when you get 600 posted on you.
No. And that feels really good for Nick Saban. LSU will not have to run another play. They've won their 5th straight bowl, their 4th Sugar Bowl ever, and their first Sugar Bowl win since 1968.
What a turnaround. 2-3 in conference early in November. Nobody was thinking BCS, and they pull it off.
LSU will finish 10-3, and the Southeastern Conference with an emphatic 3-0 against the Big Ten. on New Year's Day.